Hello, Senior Stoner fans. It's the real Senior Stoner back at you for your Puffco Peak Pro dab of the day with diamonds and new recycler from Cream City Vapes. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Today is Saturday. Again, I hope everybody's safe. And those of you who have had issues, I hope they clear up soon and everything gets back to normal. Topic I want to talk about today is personally very important to me. When I was working, from when I was a young man working till I was a senior executive working, I always told management, you can pay me less if you pat me on the back, compliment me, hold the money. It was just a personal thing. I needed recognition. And you know what? It's important to give praise. It's important to give compliments to people. Well, let's talk about it. You know what? There's an easy way to give boost to people's confidence, to show gratitude for their presence. Show them an appreciation with a heartfelt and specific compliment to them. That's right. We're going to take a look at compliments. We're going to take a look a little bit about what not to do, how to give them well, and it's important because there's types of praise you want to avoid. You want to avoid flattery. You want to avoid what's called faint praise, and in some cases even factual praise. So what we want to talk about is why are compliments so needed right now? Well, you watch TV, you watch documentaries about social media, we all crave connection. Social media platforms are deliberately designed to make us spend as long as possible on them and feel like we're getting the attention we need, even though the platforms know full well it's unhealthy. In fact, it seems we're not getting enough validation in our world. So instead, we seek it online. Well, take a moment to think about, maybe even imagine, a world where everyone regularly makes an effort to genuinely appreciate each other. How would it be different? How would we feel? How would the others feel? Is it possible even? Think about this. COVID's even pushed us further online. So we're all missing attention and connection from important people in our lives. So putting fierce kindness into action is critically important right now. That's right. We want to start by talking about don't flatter me. That's right. Flattery will get you everywhere, but no, flattery may not work with some people, especially with people that don't feel self-confident to begin with. So when you try to make someone feel better by using flattery, it might just irritate them. Faint praise simply means valueless praise. That suggests we can think of nothing better to say. It implies that there's something bad we can't quite bring ourselves to share. Therefore, we kind of say it anyway. So, factual praise is very dull, unfortunately, and it might not even be relevant to share. So how do you get from those three things to heartfelt praise? A heartfelt compliment. Well, we all know that a compliment can make us lift our spirits. Instead of saying certain things, we want to find other ways to communicate. So we want to be as specific as we can. We want to let a person know exactly what it was they did or the quality they have that was special and why it's important. The best heartfelt praise includes words that come from the heart and describe how the person or their actions make you feel, and include superlatives when appropriate. Words that suggest there's a very high quality, like the best, the outstanding, incredible, and phenomenal in them. Even less common words can do. Most important is being genuine. One thing you know when you see me is I'm honest and I'm genuine. Well, you want to be genuine when you're expressing how and why you value the person being praised. You see, while making it personal and heartfelt is important, there are some general ideas we also have to buy into. That concept, those ideas are that there are ways, that's right, to ensure that the compliment you say sticks. How about you need to 100% mean what you're going to say? We all have bullshit meters. When you say something glibly, quickly and without being sincere, it can hurt more than it helps. And instead, you should make the effort to think about that person you're talking to and really mean what you say. And look in the eyes. Nothing says sincerity like good eye contact. And use a person's name, Senior Stoner, because often we're around someone so much, we're so familiar with them, we forget to use the all-important word, their name. And ultimately, you have to remember you. Because when you receive a compliment, you have to respond a certain way. Instead, maybe what we want to do, instead of saying, oh, thank you, when you get a compliment, you have to learn to accept praise graciously, with a healthy pride and attitude. Thanks a lot. I'm glad you noticed. I worked hard on that. Thanks. I'm really proud of how that came together. Thanks. I'm really grateful for the new opportunity. You see, when we brush off compliments, we're also brushing off the person that's dishing out the compliment to us. You see, somewhere out there's a ratio. Praise, criticism. Whether it's a workplace or personal relationships. So believe it or not, the average person, now there's studies on this, the average person gets 5 to 7 compliments for every 1 criticism. Now wouldn't it be nice if that's the way compliments really were dished out in those ratios? Wouldn't that be something? 5 to 1 compliments against bad things. But you know what? You never know. So what we have to remember is that praising someone, complimenting someone, telling someone they did a good job isn't just an exercise in futility. It's critically important to the social makeup of our society. If we didn't thank the guy behind the counter checking us out at the supermarket, maybe they wouldn't do it. Did you ever think that that's their reinforcement, that they're good people? They come to every day and make sure people have groceries. The person pumping your gas that you say thank you to when your credit card's handed back in the window. Do you even think about them? Probably not. But you're thanking them anyway. So what we have to remember is that praises, compliments, are critically important to everyone. And I hope you enjoyed this discussion. If you did, you know what to do. Thanks so much for watching. This has been the Real Senior Stoner, talking about compliments and praises, how they can help. I hope I helped. Cheers, everybody, and have yourself a wonderful day. Cheers, everybody.